Hi guys, it's Train and I'm back with One Piece episodes 1117 and 1118. So One Piece is becoming more and more exciting and at the same time heart-wrenching. We just saw Law lose to Blackbeard and the Heart Pirates going down, Garp battling his old student Aokiji Buggy with the other two Cross Guild members, Mihawk and Crocodile, as well as Sabo coming back to Dragon and he's about to spill the beans about what happened in Reverie. I'm guessing it has something to do with Imu and the Five Elders. Can't wait for this episode, so let's go check it out. Okay, Kamabaka Quintum. So excited.
任務はすべてやりきりました。
We're getting the story.
目的は大きく3つ。天竜人のシンボルの破壊による宣戦布告。できうる限りの奴隷たちの解放とクマさんの奪還。そして神々の血の食料庫の破壊。結果はどうです？
ああ、十分に世界は注目した。巻き込んでくれたおかげで、その間我々の息のかかった12の国で市民は反乱を起こし、うち8つの国で革命を成功させた。
8カ国革命って言われちゃべるけど、その一つルルシア俺を目撃したっちゃべるのよね。
維持にはなっていないが、革命成功の7カ国は現在政府への天上金の上納と資源の輸出を全て拒否している。
世界各チャブルで革命軍は政府の運搬船を襲い。
It's kind of despicable how the celestial dragons aren't working, but they're the richest in the world. And because they can use tax money like any way they want.
全ての物資を取られてるわけじゃないが、しかし着実に彼らを苦しみ始めているはずだ。そして当然それに黙って耐えるような相手じゃない。神の騎士団が動き出したら戦いはそこからだ。
神の騎士団。
サボ、いいや、エンテーボーイに狙われるのはバナータよ。
Right. He's the Flame Emperor. But then who are the Holy Knights?
コブラを暗殺の件がお前をヒーローに仕立て上げた。
Why?
世間の反乱分子たちからすれば、世界政府に関わる者たちは皆一括り。
Oh, okay.
もちろん責められるべき悪性を引く王もいるが、世界には正しく有能な王も多くいる。
Great king.
アラバスタのコブラ王は中でも人徳のある優れた君主として有名な男だったが、
So why is Sabo a
正しく
hero?
伝わらんものだ。
だけど俺は
Like
それでもいいですよ。
Alabasta's the only kingdom who didn't join the celestial dragons. So if anything, King Cobra's a hero.
頼もしいな。
じゃあ説明をお願い。このスクープ記事の真実。
I blame Morgan.
必死に理由を探してた。バナータを信じたいからね。
Why is Dragon looking like this? I have to admit, I don't feel good with them doubting Sabo. Even 1%. Like,
時は1ヶ月以上前、レベリーの開催期間まで遡る。
緊急事態発生！神々の地に侵入者あり！直ちに避難をお願いします！食料庫が爆発したい！
there are a lot of celestial dragons.
侵入者だい！なお、敷地内に革命軍軍隊長4名を確認！直ちに捕らえよう！何してる！さっさと歩くえ！
That's a lot of nerdy
我々世界貴族のシン
haircut.
ボルに飽き足らず、高価なる食料まで狙うとは。 どこぞの貧乏人の嫉妬だい。
Nobody's jealous of you. They hate you, but they're not jealous of you.
その後は元号衛兵も全員処刑あま。私たちをこんな目に遭わせてただじゃ済まさないあます。
急げと言っておるのに。
How
こののろまいぬ
despicable.
め。
Wow.
お前はクビだい。ごめんね。
No. Yay! What's his name again?
銃。何やつだい。
人の命を何だと思っている。カラスス。
Karasu.
町の東へ逃げろ。
さっさとあの害獣を駆除するへ。革命軍。撃ち取
How can they survive?
れ。よし。
Wow, he's so
当たったぞ。
cool.
このまま蜂の巣にしろ。跡形もなくしてやるんだ
Wow!
本当に跡形もなくなっちゃう。
オベリスス。
That's a cool power. I'd love that power. You can fly. Then when people shoot at you, you'll just disintegrate. So cool. No! Come on!
凄まじい覇気が2つ。
マリージョの襲撃とは。まったく犬知らずな連中だぜ。
Oh. Two admirals? Oh, I want to see this fight. Like, how strong Karasu, a Revolutionary Army captain, is against two admirals. I don't think gravity could do any harm to Karasu's ability. Like, he can just disintegrate when meteor or comet hit him.
見つけた。今助けるからな。お前ら。全員そこから動くなよ。レーザーシューター。
There's so many characters in this story. Like, imagine there are 7 Vegapunks. And, like, all the characters in Egghead. And then there's all the characters in Kamabaka Island. And their vice captains.
しっかり逃げろよ。うおー、やってんだもんな。
インドバーグ、こっちに来るぞ。
あ、
奴隷たちの解放を急げ。
任せ。
Don't attack
何か気
her.
がすね。強いのが。
カラス。レンコン。
How? Fight scenes in this arc has a lot of budget. Huge budget.
おい、なんだい、地面だ。
Yes! Now pummel one of them.
何事だい
Each of
あ
them.
ら、ごめんあそばせん。
ちょうちん
ダメじゃない。すぐ人を撃つのはやめなさい。あんたたち、さっさと逃げなさい。町の東よ。私の仲間が待ってるわ。気をつけ
Oh,
る
he's
の
also
よ。
captain.
ありがとうございます
I think the Revolutionary Army has the coolest vibe amongst everyone. Like the Navy, the pirates, like the Revolutionary Army is just so cool. Wow.
ちゃんと理解してんだよな天竜人に逆らう意味を
Mm. He's the one who went to Wano, right?
やだもうこの男子。何探ってんのよ。いやらしい。この変態。
てめえに言われたかねえよなんだそのクソ
ちょっとどこ何をジロジロ見て。私のこと好きなの
The Celestial Dragons are so useless.
黙れ
Like, I hate the fact that they're called dragons, because dragons are my favorite
よく言う
symbol. Like, I love dragons, and they're called celestial dragons.
誰か
Like,
怪我してる死刑
they
だい
they don't look anything like what the dragon represents.
おい藤虎あんた何やってんだ
隕石落としよす。
いやダメだろやめろバカ
大将二人、ここが神々の地でなきゃ風景が消し飛ぶ戦力だ。派手にやってやがるぜ。これじゃ俺たちの出る幕はねえな。
シャパパマリージョを崩壊させ
Are they the knights that they were talking about in the last episode or earlier?
軍隊長ともなりゃただもんじゃねえし
Holy knights.
来いなおいおい
They are. Oh, there's Khalifa. I was wondering where she was. Because she wasn't with CP0, which means she must have been promoted.
サボ首輪の鍵はまだか
すぐに見つける。場所は聞き出した。リンドバーグ、
なんだい
クマさんもパンゲア城に移動した。ロズワード生とチャルロス親子を見た。きっと
See,
社交
he
の広場の
is
一軒目に
Dragon's
ベン
right
チに
hand
向かってる。
man. So I can't believe Dragon doubted him.
拾ったい。でかい
Oh, so annoying. Man.
ペットにするえ今度こそ
Dude, my heart's breaking, Kuma. I don't think I can watch this.
白星姫を諦めきれねえんだろ。
クマさんを利用するなんて許せね
もちろんそんなことさせねえ。モーリー、準備を。
オッケー。
クマさんは必ず助け出す。
Oh, okay.
お父さん
So Bonnie must know what happened. What really happened. Like she knows that
一
Sabo
人
is
でどちら
innocent.
へビビ王女
あなたは CP0 の
戻りください。
ほっといてくれないガープ中将に助けを求めに行くの
我々がお守りしますとも。
あなたたち守ってくれなかったわよね白星のことわかるでしょあの子はまたきっと狙われる
国王様、ご無理なさらない方が。いや、大丈夫だ。チャカ、ペル、ようやく五老星との面会が叶うのだ。さあ、行こう。
We're finally getting the story.
止まれ。五老星との面会の許可はコブラ王のみだ。
しかし、コブラ様はご体調が優れないのだ。下がりなさい。
That's suspicious.
すぐに終わるが。
He's in a wheelchair. Who would push him?
ビビの護衛を頼む。いつまで経ってもおてんばで心配だ。
It was just getting to the good part. I just love how there's a lot of characters to play with, to explore, so many characters to observe, and I'm also glad that we're finally getting the backstory or the story of what happened in Mary Joa 100 episodes ago, and we're getting a glimpse of what's happening to Kuma, what happened to Kuma, or what will happen to Kuma. I also love how we're seeing the abilities of the Revolutionary Army members, like the captains, and how they're going against admirals and Khalifa. Who would have known that she would be promoted way ahead of Kaku and Lucci. I'm very excited as a whole. As for theories, I can't really come up with a theory right now given the pieces that have been shown. The most absurd theory that I can think of is King Cobra not actually dying, or he's not actually dead, and maybe he is associated with Imu, or maybe he's even Imu. That's the most absurd theory that I can come up with, because why isn't he against them separating him from Pell and his other bodyguard, right? Like, that's a bit suspicious to me, even though they showed that he's very excited to meet the 5 elders, but that's just suspicious. So I can't wait for the next episode. Let's go. Oh, we're still here. Dude, I love watching Sabo fight. Oh. Like, it's always so interesting and beautiful. Oh, and him using the flame fruit.
サボだな。
Okay.
君はジュエリーボニー。
私のことを知っているなら話が早い。目的も同じかもな。
This is so cool! Who would have expected for them to team up?
クマさんに娘がいることは聞いてた。
私も革命軍の記事はいつでも追いかけてた。だからお前たちを信用する。父の身柄を頼む。
ああ、そのために来たんだ。
Bonnie is so smart.
カラス、
おう。
鍵を届けろ。モーリーたちにも伝えてくれ。クマさんと奴隷たちの錠を外したら、そのまま本部へ戻れ。任務は完了だ。
お前はサボ。
用が済んだら後を追う。
It's a nice feeling knowing that Sabo isn't in this alone and someone aside from him knows what's going on.
これからどう動く？ボニー。
エッグヘッドへ向かう。
一人でか？
ああ。
大丈夫か？世界政府の島だぞ。
Sabo's so sweet.
父の意識を取り戻す方法を聞く。そのために海に出たんだ。
あるのか？クマさんの意識を取り戻す方法が。
It's heartwarming how there are a lot of people caring for Kuma.
いたぞこっちだ急げ
This is why it's important to have a partner.
なあ
Sabo, you player,
最近
you.
この塔の衛兵また減ったよなこんなに広い場所を守んなきゃいけねえってのによ
なんだお前知らねえのかそういうのは大体あれよ
あれ
見ちゃったってやつ
え何よ
幻の部屋
バカ冗談でも言うなそんなこと
What's the lost chamber?
ここまで来れば大丈夫だ。
ありがとう。
エッグヘッドは新世界。俺たちが向かうのは反対の海だ。
じゃあここでお別れだな。
気をつけろよ。
Oh, so Bonnie doesn't
Moonを祈ってる。
know.
調子狂うな。
え？
海賊ならまだしも革命軍に親切にされるなんてさ。
Your dad's a founder. Hello.
救いたい人は同じだ。
父を頼む。
Aww. So Bonnie doesn't know what went on.
なんだお前知らねえのかそういうのは大体あれよ
幻の部屋。
Questions on top of questions. What's the lost chamber? Like, King Cobra's like their parent, and I don't think you should leave your parent who's in a wheelchair alone in a room full of dangerous people. The Iron Throne. It's not even intimidating anymore. It's just pathetic. Like,
何を聞きたい
how strong do you feel to be standing with
コブラ
other people in front of a man in a wheelchair?
何から話すべきか時に世界政府という組織は800年前20人の王たちによって作られた彼らは世界の創造主として一族でこのマリージョアに移り住みやがて天竜人と呼ばれ800年間世界のトップに君臨している内部では20人の王たちはあくまで平等であり一人の独裁者など生まれぬようにあえて空っぽの玉座を作り誰もここに座らぬ誓いに王たちの20本の武器でこれを囲った一方王族を失った20の国々では新たな王が選出され現在に最初の20人に名を連ねる王族の名は祖国には残っていないだがアラバスタは違うネフェルタリ家の女王リリーは最初の20人に名を残しつつも天竜人にならずアラバスタに戻ったことで今のネフェルタリの名は祖国に残り続けているよって正確には玉座を囲む武器は19本しかない
その
Oh,
通りだがそれがどうした
so they know the exact count
国
of
に
the
残る
weapons.
古い書物を読み漁ったのだ私たちが知ることができるのは空白の100年以降の文献に書かれた歴史だけだがないのだリリー女王の名が彼女はアラバスタ王国に帰ってきてはいないリリー女王の弟がその後のアラバスタを治めている彼女について何か知れないか
何かと思えば800年も昔の話。
But why? Why doesn't
確
one
かに
ask?
ネフレタリ家の王だけがここに住まなかったのは事実だが、我々とて国に帰ったものと考えていた。
So that's Lily?
その理由も動向も大昔のこと。
Why are they panning the
知る由も
camera
ない。
to Imu? Is she Lily?
みんなわからん。
Is that what they want us to think?
では D とは
Why are they so shocked?
実は
Like
800年前の彼女の
he's the only one wondering what D
代
means.
々王家に受け継がれているのだが、
やったいお父上様、諦めない心で巨大人形を捕らえたい。
Wow, what
立派だ。
an
チャルロス
accomplishment.
大変だ。愛しの白星姫が。
餌は何かい。
I find it annoying how there isn't any regulation or anyone directing this thing. Like no one's overseeing the actions of the celestial dragons towards other royalties. Like I don't want to say it, but it sounds kind of
まずい。
nonsensical.
俺たちも会議の塔だ。
Like, why is this allowed? How is this allowed? They invited the fishmen. So why isn't anyone regulating
おい
this
人形、今嫌
or
だとか言った
overseeing
んだ。
this?
反抗できない。
Right?
助けを求めるなど。
Then there would be no respect. It's so weird. Like, even though the celestial dragons are disrespectful and ridiculous in the first place, it's even more ridiculous how you would invite fishmen and then allow this to happen. That's weird.
すまん。目を離した白牛。
待たせてすまなかった。オイラたちが来たからにはもう安心だぜ。
Like, it breaks
さあ帰るぞ。こんな場
the
所二
trust
度と来ない。
and
お前
reliability
たちはさっさと帰る
of
といい。
anything.
この人形は私のペットとして
Okay.
もらってやる。
おのれ。
Like, I cannot even feel bad because this shouldn't be happening in the first place.
無敵ドリンクバ。
Like, it's not like the fishmen have attended this event year after year. This is the first time they're attending. So why would you extend an invitation if this is gonna
い
happen?
やいミュースギャルド、今度はやっちまっていいんだよ。構わん。責任はすべて私が取る。大岡七部会、バーソロミュー・クマ。
Like, it doesn't make sense.
構わん。行くぞ。竜星、マンボシ。
Like, I know I should be feeling bad. The logical part of my brain is looking for an explanation as to why this is happening in the first place.
深星殿。
Like, given that the celestial dragons are rude and they don't follow any rules or law,
彼らと何が違う。
that's a given. Why would you extend an invitation for the first
彼
time
らなら逃げ切れる。背
to
負う国がない海賊なのだ。
the fishmen who are apprehensive to go to these kinds of events in the first place and not have it organized or overseen by someone? It's weird.
コンタクトコンバット。
発祥権奥義キレア。
We all know that the celestial dragons are rude, so and this was gonna happen,
失敗。
right? Like, this thing is totally predictable. Everyone knows that this is gonna happen. But then why did you extend an invitation in the first place? It's so weird.
死んだぞこれは殺人事件だ天竜人殺人事件だ
Ah,
海
cool.
軍大
He's
将が
dead.
来るぞあ
ダメよクマちゃんもういいのよこれ以上誰の命令も聞かなくて帰りましょう私たちと一緒に
なぜここに巨人族
モーリー
カラス
サボから鍵は受け取った。
なんだあいつは
侵入者モーリーだ革命軍の軍隊長だオッケー下へ
Whoa. Yes, they caught Kuma.
息子よ
もう一度問う D とは
下がれもう話すことはない
イム様まだコブラ王がここに
イムだと
Wow. Okay, he or she doesn't care whether King Cobra learns about all of these. But, which means that, yeah. Uh. Who said Lily? King Cobra? What? What? Okay, let's replay that part again because I got kind of confused. Like, who said Lily? It's okay. Earlier, I was joking that King Cobra was Imu or could be associated to Imu, but then this episode just proves that King Cobra doesn't have anything to do with who Imu is or with the five elders. And then Nefertari, Lily's name came up, and then the scene switched to where Imu was, and then I immediately thought that maybe Lily is Imu because Lily lived 800 years ago, and then Imu, many episodes before, was holding Vivi's picture, so I thought that maybe Lily is actually Imu. Then we heard Imu's voice and it sounded like a man, so maybe Imu's a man and he's not actually Lily, but we never know with these kinds of revelations. I thought that Rox Zebek was Imu once upon a time because we don't know if Imu existed 800 years ago or what twists and turns could happen. So I thought that maybe by some plot twist that Rox could be Imu, but then he has that D in his name, which automatically disqualifies him from being D eliminator, or maybe not, we don't know. With One Piece, anything can happen. Like I said before, like King Cobra can be Imu, but Nefertari Lily can also be Imu. And then Luffy's mom can also be Imu. Oda-san can just twist this story any way he wants it to go. For example, he can even make Luffy's twin Imu. We never know with these kinds of things. I love this episode because we saw a lot of things. But one thing that I was pretty annoyed with, as you all saw, was with the celestial dragons and how they treated Shirahoshi. It's not because they're scum, but it's because we know they're scum and we know that this would happen if the fishmen came on land. But then these are all predictable and it's pretty despicable, but we knew that this was gonna happen. So why did they invite the fishmen in the first place and not have someone oversee what's gonna happen? You know, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. It's kind of ridiculous to have this drama when this was the drama that the fishmen have been wanting to prevent for centuries. And then it happened because of something so stupid like no one's overseeing this event. And they're all royalty, but then the fishmen are like beyond royalty, you know? It's just so ridiculous. I can't even explain it. Like the treatment of the fishmen and how they fear going on land and the divide between the fishmen and humans have been a big deal the whole of One Piece, and an entire arc was dedicated to it. Like Shirahoshi's mom fighting and risking her life just for the fishmen to gain a bit of freedom. And then the celestial dragons are also known to keep mermaids and fishmen as slaves and pets. It's ridiculous how this still happened, like Shirahoshi being subdued by celestial dragon. Like, I personally think, as much as how beautiful this entire arc is and as much as how much I love this entire episode, I just didn't feel it because I was thinking, what? Why is this happening? Like, I'm just lost because, like, isn't the Fishman Island a big deal? And then the 5 elders are also in this event. It's not that they lack organization and information and funds. I don't know. It's just so weird. But overall, I love this episode. I like how Sabo and Bonnie have met. Now Bonnie is with Luffy, so I'm very excited about that. That's it for this video, and until the next episode, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment below if you agree with anything that I've said or if you disagree with anything that I've said. And until next time, bye!